Hello and welcome to 101 and with me Posh D, and I'm here with the beautiful, talented, gorgeous lady Tolulupe Yesufo. Am I saying your surname right?
You tried.
How
You
are
tried.
you, darling?
I'm very well,
You're
thank
looking
you.
so beautiful right now. You just yummy, 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 yummy. I just want to eat her right now.
Thank you. You look gorgeous as well.
Oh, thank you, right? And guess what? We're all wearing red today.
And it wasn't planned.
It wasn't planned at all. You know, she just walked in wearing red and looking fabulous as per usual.
Oh, thank
Tulu,
you.
how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
How are you coping with the premiere coming up?
Well, I'm trying to cope as well as I can.
Well, welcome to 101,
Thank you for having me.
our new show. Please tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
My name is Tolulope Yusufu. I'm a movie producer and an actress as well. And I'm from Nigeria. I actually come from Ondo State in Nigeria, born into a family of 7, second to the last born in the family. And yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it, yeah.
So when did you start acting? Is this something that you wanted to do when you were younger?
I started acting in year 2008 actually. And when I was younger...
Over here in London or in Nigeria?
No, here in the UK.
Oh, okay.
I had an opportunity in Nigeria where I would have started acting, but I had a producer friend now, he's late, but he, for whatever reason, he didn't want me to go into acting. So he would always try and get me not to get involved in the movie industry. But it's been fun, yeah, it's been fun. But when I was younger, I was actually open and working towards becoming an accountant, and that was what my dad wanted me to be as well. But at a point, I just thought to myself, okay, well, I don't want accounting anymore because I don't like maths.
Yes.
The funny thing
Same
is,
here.
the funny thing is, I like accounting as a subject, but I don't like maths.
Yes.
Because to me, they're quite different somehow.
Yeah.
But I then decided and I said, okay, I want to be a lawyer. But at the end of the day, I found myself in the movie industry and I'm loving it.
So would you say that getting into acting was a pure accident?
It was actually. It was,
because
yeah.
this is not something that you wanted to do.
No, it wasn't what I wanted to do. I've always loved art right from my school days actually, but because I'm this shy person, so I'm always like...
What? You learned something every day to Lulupe shy?
I'm a very
Wow.
shy person.
Ah.
Those who know me knows I'm very shy. I'm a very shy person. So if anyone says to me that I would be in the movie industry now, I would say I don't think so. But I've always loved movies, and I've always loved writing. So I've thought to myself at the point that even if I'm going to be in the movie industry, I would be a writer.
Okay.
I would be a producer, but not acting. You know, back in school those days, I had opportunities of being in stage plays, but because of my shyness, I would always, withdraw back from it. But the only thing that gets me on stage, even back in school, was singing back then, because I love singing as well. So, but yeah, I got into acting by accident, sort of. Yeah.
Okay. So I know that you're a producer as well.
Yeah.
You produce some movies.
Yeah.
How many movies did you produce
This is actually
prior to Mother-in-Law?
No, I've only produced one.
Okay.
Shattered Arts in 2012, and this is my second production that I'm producing.
Okay. So why though? Why did you decide to go into producing?
Like I said earlier, I've always loved writing, and I thought to myself, if I write a story, I would want to, instead of me giving it to someone else to produce, I think I would rather produce it myself and tell the story the way I want it to be told. So that's why I decided, okay, you know what, I'll write my movies for now, and I'll produce my movies for now, because at the end of the day, if I give it to somebody else to produce, they might not bring it out the way that I want it to come out. That's the way I felt. And I said, okay, why not let me try with my first production. I've written it, let me produce it and see how it will be, what it will be like to be a producer, if it's something I could actually do and enjoy doing. And I did it and I enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it, and then you're doing it again.
And I'm doing it again, yes.
So what is easier for you though, acting or producing?
Okay, which one is easier?
Yes.
None of it is it. None of them is easy. Because with acting, you tend to, most of the time you get roles that you have to play characters that are not your normal character, and you have to get into character to be able to deliver what the message is all about, or what that character is trying to, what message that character is trying to portray. So you have to get into character for that. And with producing as well, it's not easy, because even while when you're a producer, you want to try as much as you can to get into the script, to get the best out of your cast, to get the best cast on set, to get the right people to work with. Because at the end of the day, even if you're a very good producer and you don't get the right set of people to work with, you won't get a good outcome.
It won't work.
It won't work.
So how do you cast your actors and actresses for a role? Do you, like, when you're writing, do you have them in mind, or how do you do it?
With Shattered Hearts, when I did Shattered Hearts, I didn't quite know a lot of people in the industry then. So I got a friend of mine, two friends of mine actually. I called them, and alongside with the director then, Mr. Larry Balogun. And because they knew quite a few people in the industry, they told me who could do what and who could play what role. So we brought them on. We did a reading so that we would know if we need to swap roles around. We did a reading, and at the point we did a short audition for some people, and that was how we got the cast for Shattered Hearts. But for Mother-in-Law, what I did was I had people in mind that I knew could, deliver the roles.
Could be good for the role.
Good for the roles.
Role,
because with Mother-in-Law, it's a very small cast. I don't have a big cast for Mother-in-Law. So I thought of people who could deliver the role, people I could work with, because I had a short amount of amount of time to shoot the film. And I got them for the role, but for whatever reason, some of the casts decided not to come on board on set of the movie anymore. So I had to kind of recast for the role, which wasn't easy, but God took control of it, and God did the final casting for me. So because it's a small family with Mother-in-Law, I didn't do a big audition. I didn't do any audition at all. I just knew who could deliver on what role.
We'll come back to Mother-in-Law in a minute, which is your new movie that's going to be premiered on 26th of June. Odeon Cinema. So I want to ask you this: do you think that producing a movie, is it an investment for you?
Is it an investment for me? At the moment, producing a movie, to me, I think it all boils down to having a passion for it. Because if you think about the money, the stress that comes with it alone will put you off it. So it will put you off it. So I mean, if you start with having a passion for it and you invest in it, obviously when you invest in a business, you want to get returns from it. If you invest in it and you're expecting to get millions back, sometimes it doesn't work that way. If it works that way, fine. But sometimes it doesn't go the way you expect it to go. But if you keep doing it, you keep investing and reinvesting, somehow you would end up getting there.
It's true. Well, we're talking to the beautiful, gorgeous Tolulupe Yesufa.
Oh, Yesufu.
Yesufu, sorry. Yesufu. Tolulupe Yesufu, sorry. She's an actress and she's a producer. She just produced her second movie called Mother-in-Law, which is going to be premiered on the 26th of June. In Odeon Cinema.
Greenwich.
Please tell us about it.
Okay, Mother-in-Law. Okay, Mother-in-Law is a story about a young girl dating a young guy. The guy lives with his mom, and this is a girl that has always heard stories about mother-in-laws being nasty, mother-in-laws not being nice to their future daughter-in-laws and all that. And because she's a spoiled girl, sort of, she thought to herself that, well, she's not going to give in to any mother-in-law who doesn't like her. So unfortunately for her, her mother-in-law just couldn't stand the sight of her from the first day she met her.
Oh, poor girl.
So she picked on that, and then she gave back as good as she got from the mother-in-law. you know, and it was a battle throughout the movie. It was a serious battle. I don't want to give out much. I don't want to give out
don't give us too much.
Yeah.
Don't give us too much. We just want to have just an idea of the movie.
Yeah.
Because the title itself, wow, murder. You think you like when I heard it the first time, I was thinking, okay, is it gonna be a murder? Is it somebody's gonna die or so what's happening?
You'll have to come and see.
Oh, please.
You have to come and see.
Please, just tell me a little bit. Is it gonna be somebody gonna die in the movie, or what do we expect?
Yes, someone is gonna die.
But it's not the mother-in-law.
I don't know. You'll have to wait and see.
Well, like she said,
somebody is gonna die, or somebody must have been dead.
Okay.
Must have been dead, or whichever way it is. Just come and see. You're making me give out too
exactly.
much.
So come and see. Come and find out if he's gonna be the mother-in-law or if he's gonna be.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't the daughter-in-law.
So it wasn't you. So no. We don't know. So to find out, you need to come and watch the movie on the 26th of June, Odeon Cinema. We're gonna go and have a look at the trailer right now, and don't go anywhere. Look at the trailer and judge for yourself. This is a wonderful movie you don't want to miss, and we'll be right back.
If you are taking a girlfriend, I don't have any problem with that. It is your decision. But when it comes to taking a wife, it is my own decision. And this one is not qualified. How dare you slap me? If you ever...
Come back, and I'm still here with the gorgeous Tolu, actress and producer. Tolu,
yeah.
We just watched the trailer. Okay. What was that slap about?
I don't know.
That mother-in-law, my God. She just slap you. And you want to say something, she just slap you again.
And you would think that would make me leave the guy alone. But for me, love, all for love.
All for love, man. Love. Oh my God.
That
we'll do anything nasty. For love, eh?
Exactly.
Oh,
she was nasty, yeah.
She was nasty. Really and nasty. I hope you give it back as good as it gets.
Oh, trust me.
I
trust
you. So did you end up running with the son?
No, we didn't run. We dealt with the issue. We dealt with it right there. You know, because at the end of the day, lots of secrets came out. Lots of hidden issues that should have been dealt with came out, and there was no hiding place for anyone anymore at that point in time. So there was, you know, everybody had no choice other than to resolve whatever issues that we had.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have ended up being me losing the guy and the mom losing his son. I'm losing her son, rather.
But let me tell you this though, because most of the Nigerian movies, usually the son always listens to the mother. Mm-hmm. So in your case, he didn't listen to his mother.
In my case, in the African, in Africa, we all tend to believe that we have to be nice to our mother-in-laws, yes. Even if they don't like us, even if we don't like them, we still have to pretend.
Yes.
But this time around, I decided to put a bit of twist into it, and say, okay, if your mother-in-law gives it to you, give it right back to her. Let us see how it feels.
Yes, exactly, that's true.
Let us see how it feels. And I felt like, I want to pass a message out to mother-in-laws. I'm a woman as well. I have kids. Yes. I have a daughter, and I'm hoping and praying that I have a son as well and be a mother-in-law.
Yes.
So, I want to pass a message out to say, whoever your son or whoever your daughter is with and wants to get married to or have a relationship with, let's give them, we can only give them our advice. We can only support them. But it's not nice when we have to make all the decisions for them if they are adults.
Exactly.
Let them go out there, let them make their mistakes. They will learn from it.
Absolutely.
We shouldn't live their lives for them.
That's right.
And with the son, just like you asked, with the son, they usually listen to their mothers when it comes to relationships and marriages and all that. But in this instance, it's not like he didn't listen to his mom. But the guy was just head over heels in love with me, and it was finding it difficult to choose, and we weren't making it easy for him as well. We were making it really difficult for him.
Both of you, yeah? The mother and yourself.
Yeah, and he was trying to please both parties, but it didn't work out well that way. But yeah.
Yeah, and the guy who played that role is Adebelo, who is a
Adebelo.
brilliant actor as well.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to watch the movie.
Brilliant
How did you come up with the story? Let's talk about the story first.
With the story,
Yeah.
like I said, it's just a way of me wanting to pass a message out to mother-in-laws to let their kids, make their own decisions themselves. And also because I had a friend of mine that had a bit of experience with her mother-in-law, and
But this is not based on true story, right? Or
no,
is it?
the entire film is not based on true story.
Okay, yeah.
The entire film is not based on true story. Just the bit, just the bit where her mother-in-law didn't like her.
Okay.
She liked the mother-in-law, but because the mother-in-law didn't like her, she was like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to play nice to you if you're not going to play nice to me.
Exactly.
And that's what happened to her in real life. So I thought, this actually happened in real life, and I know how it ended in real life. So why not just put it out there as a story and let people learn from it as well? That at the end of the day, if you cannot come together as a family and unite as a family, it's not going to end well. Somebody will definitely end up getting hurt. It might be the mother-in-law, it might be the son, it might be the daughter-in-law, but somebody will end up getting hurt. So at the end of the day, why don't we just work together as a family, unite together as one, and accept each other? We all have our strengths and weaknesses, we all have our flaws. Nobody is perfect. So if he brings in a wife that is not perfect, try and look for the nice things, the good things about her. Try and look for her strengths, because even the mother-in-laws, they have their own weaknesses as well.
That's right. Yeah.
So
no one is perfect.
Yeah.
No
So
one is perfect.
exactly. So I just wanted to put it out there and let people learn from it that just accept whoever your kids bring home. Try and support them. Give them advice when you see things going wrong, but let them make their mistakes. They will definitely learn from it. They will learn from it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what about the title, Mother-in-Law?
Okay.
That title itself is a
I know, because when you hear mother-in-law, you think it's like a thriller,
Yes,
sort of,
yes.
but it's actually a comedy. It's a drama comedy. But the reason behind the title will not even come out until the end of the movie.
Okay.
Until the end of the movie.
Okay.
And it has to do with a hidden secret.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to do with a hidden secret that would come out finally at the end of the movie. It's not as if I'm not going to say if anybody got murdered or not, but
No, don't
Yeah,
give
the
it
reason
because we
behind
want
that
people to come
title-
and watch the movie.
Yes.
But the title, come on, did you when you are a writer,
Yeah.
do you come up with the title first, or do you come with the title after you finish writing the story?
Sometimes you might have a title whilst you're writing, and probably by the time you get to the end of the story, you think of another title that goes with it that you feel suits it better than the first title you have. And sometimes even when you're on set, even after you finish, you might have a title for when you're on set. That's why we have what we call working title.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, when you finish shooting your film, you might decide to give it another title.
Yes.
So there's no permanent title to it. There's no fixed title to it until post-production is over.
Until the movie
Yeah,
is
so even
finished.
while we're on set and we're shooting and we have a title for the movie, we still call it like working title, because the title might change at any time.
What's your funniest moment in Mother-in-Law?
Oh Lord, have mercy. Right from the first scene, oh my God. Can I pick one? Can I pick
just one.
Okay, I would say there was okay, there was this scene where we had to go out on a location, and I was in charge of making the ashwabi for the family, and I intentionally did something to my mother-in-law's ashwabi.
Okay.
But
Okay.
she did something very nasty to me before then. So I
Okay.
intentionally did something nasty back to her with that ashwabi. Yeah,
I cannot
and
wait to
when
watch
it was time to go for the outing, oh Lord have mercy, she was fuming when she saw what happened.
Did she know that you did that to her?
Oh, of course, she knew at the back of her mind that I did it.
But she didn't have any proof.
No, she didn't have any proof. Nothing, no proof at all. I just wanted to make sure that I go for the outing with my guy alone, without her.
Yeah.
And I ended up achieving that.
Well, you see, better be nice. So, what was the challenges for you when you were making Mother-in-Law?
The challenges were. Oh, okay. What would I say the challenges were?
I'm sure there's few.
Yeah, there were a few challenges because location, I would say, was one. But
Location is a big issue, isn't it?
it is. But when I eventually got one, I got one outside London, and I had to house the cast outside London for. I think we were there for about 3 or 4 days, and we had to finish shooting at that, during that time frame.
Okay.
We had to finish shooting. And my casts, oh my God, they were so fantastic. We were working sometimes we worked till about 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And we have to be up the following morning about 6 o'clock.
Wow.
And nobody complained. Nobody, not one person complained, because I knew we just had that house for that, amount of, that time frame that we had it
Time
for.
frame, yes.
And we shot the movie during the winter period as well. It was quite cold.
Oh yeah.
And
Which is not easy.
It wasn't easy. We had exterior scenes to shoot. It was, the cast were amazing. So even with the challenges that we had on set, I didn't feel it that much because everyone was really supportive.
Yeah.
Everyone was really supportive.
Talking about time frame, because you had a limited time frame to shoot that movie. How would you in that sense, how would you encourage your cast to move faster so you don't waste time, so you can have time to do everything that you needed to do?
The best thing you would do is try not to get them, or not try to feed them. When your cast are hungry, they are hungry.
Honestly, feed your cast.
Feed your cast, exactly.
And keep them happy.
I keep them happy and pay them well. So like I said, I was just fortunate. I was just lucky to have very understanding people on set with me. And because it was like a family holiday away outside London.
That's nice.
There was plenty to eat, plenty to drink, and yeah, it was fun. Everyone was happy. They were paid well, and it was fun.
And everybody was happy.
They were happy.
Okay, so
Everybody
you went outside London just to shoot that movie?
Yeah, we shot some scenes in London, but the part that we shot outside London was like the major scenes in the movie.
Okay.
And I did not want, I just didn't want any distraction for my cast at all on set. I wanted us to concentrate and do what we had to do within the time frame we had. Because sometimes when you're shooting in London, there are so much distractions.
Yes.
So much distractions, And because I had given them enough notice, people had already booked their days off work. So they were available to go on set with me outside London. And it was.
What type of producer are you? Are you a strict one, or a funny one, or a nice one? What type of producer are you?
All of the above.
You strict, you nice?
Strict when I have to be.
And you nice at the same time?
Nice all the time, but strict when I have to be.
When you have to be. So is that how you would describe yourself? A strict and nice producer.
And hardworking as well.
And hardworking. Oh yeah, we know that. You're very hardworking. But I just wanted to know how you would describe yourself as a producer.
Yeah, I said, strict if I have to be. But what I do is, I don't know how other producers work, but with me, I try to delegate as much as I can. I have a production manager on set. I have an associate producer. So I try to delegate in a way that even when my cast have bits of issues, they have other people they could speak to.
Yeah.
You understand? So, but if it's something that needs to be dealt with straight away, and I know it's going to affect my production,
you take control.
Yeah, that's it.
So what do you think about those producers that think that just because they produce, or they allowed to scream at anybody and everybody on set? What do you think about those type of producers?
I can't really say anything about them because I don't know what it is that makes them scream on set.
Yeah, but you're a producer. I'm no producer. I haven't produced any movie yet. But just the way you said it, you said I'm a type of producer who's nice but strict if I need to be.
Yeah.
But some of them, they don't apply that rules. Some of them, they think that they have to scream and shout to be heard. So what do you think about that?
Well, I can only speak for myself, but while I'm on set as a producer, I don't want to be screaming my head off because I have so much on my head already. I have so much to worry about already, like a million things going through my head already. So if there's anything, like I said, I have other people that I've delegated work to. So if there's anything that needs to be done, I speak to them and I allow, there's good communication between my cast and my crew. So my cast could speak to my crew if they have any concerns. So I don't have people rushing to me all the time with complaints on set. No, because sometimes that would get you really mad as a producer because you have other things you're thinking about on how to make your production work.
Yes.
So if you have that on set, everybody coming to you as the producer, it gets you really upset. So I try to delegate as much as I can so that I would avoid such things happening.
Yeah, great. But I'm just going to add something to that. I think that it needs to have respect, mutual respect between the cast and the producers. I think that, I like your approach. If you doing your movie, I think that, like you said, be nice. At the same time, be strict because you don't want to, because it's your production at the end of the day. You don't want anybody coming out there and mess it up. So obviously, you have to be strict when you need to be. But do not just scream at people and thinking that they're children or
No,
kids.
you think because you're paying them to be on your set that you can't.
And sometimes they don't even pay you, so you just there and then
that's so nice,
you get a minimum. You get
as well.
Exactly, you get a minimum pay, and on top of that, they think they can just shout at you and scream at you. And I think that it should be
as a producer, if you earn your respect from your cast,
exactly.
I mean, why would you have to be shouting at them? Because human beings were like, if you shout at me, I shout at you. So when you have your cast shouting back at you, you've lost your respect there.
Exactly. Because that's the thing. Because if you don't show respect, how you expect to get respect back? You understand? Because I do understand that they go through a lot of stress and everything.
It's
but
work.
It's work. But at the same time, it should be a minimum respect. But anyway, let's come back to mother-in-law.
Okay.
So what would you say to people to come to watch mother-in-law? What would you tell them? For them to just say, you know what, I have to get up and go and watch mother-in-law.
All I can say is, let me just pick one scene out of it. People have been talking about the slap.
Oh yes.
The epic slap. That's what they call it.
The epic slap, I like that.
That slap did not just come about. Something brought about that slap. And something happened after that slap. So if you want to see what happened before and after the slap, come and watch Mother-in-Law. It's a beautiful drama comedy. I'm sure you will really, really enjoy it. There's not one dry moment in that film. You're going to be laughing your heads off from start to finish. Trust me. I promise you that. Get a refund.
Well,
I didn't say that.
Oh, she didn't say that. No, she didn't mean it. Tulu, you can't say things like that.
No. That was a slip of the lips.
Okay, well, you heard it. She promised like you're gonna have fun watching the movie. So make sure you come and support mother-in-law. Make sure you come looking glamorous. You guys know how we do it on the red carpet.
Oh yes.
New dress, new hair.
Have you got your dress?
Oh, long time.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Let me ask you this: what won't you do as an actress? What won't you do when it comes to acting?
What won't I do?
Yes.
I'll do anything if the money is right.
Would you strip naked if they pay you a lot of money?
Naked as in naked?
Yes.
Nothing.
Show it all.
The way I was created.
Yes. The way you were born.
Hey. No, I wouldn't go naked.
But you just said 2 minutes ago, you just said I'll do it if the money is right.
No, you said what won't I do? I said I would do anything if the money is right, but you didn't talk about being naked.
But that's it, you do anything. That's part of it.
How much would they pay me for being naked?
You said it, we got it on camera.
Okay, I can go naked if it's only my back view.
Just to show your bum.
Just to show the back view.
Well, he made Lupita won an Oscar.
Would it make me win an Oscar?
She won an Oscar by showing her bum.
Exactly. So if it's my back view, why not? But not the front view.
So say Steven Spielberg see you and said, you know what, I want this girl in my movie, but Tulu, this is a check for £1 million.
£1 million.
£1 million,
No,
and I want to see you naked. I want to see you naked, and I want to see you making love to that guy.
Mbano.
No.
Mbano. 1 million pounds, Guinea. No, you must have
no,
the money.
so-called making love, like the Hollywood making love, not the real making love, but like
for
the Hollywood.
sure.
You know, look at my hand, like. Yeah, but they need to see you really like in action, like make it believable, make it believe that you're really doing it, you know. And then you're gonna finish, and then you're gonna finish, and you're gonna walk through the camera, and the camera have to show everything from top to bottom. 1 million pound. This is the shit. I'm Steven Spiegel right now. Tulu, what do you say?
I say no. I say hard to the money. And I want to see the guy in question that I will be with.
But if you say no, you don't need to see the guy now.
No, you should let him just take his 1 million. No. No, sorry,
Are
Steven.
you sure?
1 million pounds? Hell no.
Why is that?
That's not
You
enough for me
made
to go naked.
come on, come on. Halle Berry done it.
Oh my, that's Ali Berry. Me, I won't go naked for anything.
Halle Berry done it, Lupita done it.
Uh-huh.
Look at them now. Oscar winners.
Hey, my mom will tell you that I'm not too young for Koboko. If I do that. No, I won't go naked. Not for any amount. No.
No. Wow. I like that. I respect you. I respect you and I love you for that.
Thank you.
No amount of money is worth
No.
your dignity.
Oh, please. I have a daughter.
Exactly.
No, I won't do that.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I won't.
And we know in Hollywood, we are in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not there yet.
So don't look
what
out for a movie where Tolu goes naked because you won't see the movie. That movie is coming soon.
What about in 10 years' time? Do you think we can, cross that barrier and do those type of movies in Nollywood?
Some people are already doing it.
Some people are doing it.
Some people are doing it.
Okay, because I've never seen a Nollywood movie where somebody will strip naked. I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
After the interview, I'll give you the title of the movie.
Oh, right. Then I can go and have a look
Then
at
you can go and have a look at it. At least I've seen one.
Well, it's been a pleasure and a joy to have you on the show.
Thank you.
You know, it's always a pleasure to see you. You're looking gorgeous and beautiful as per usual.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
And this was 101 with Tolulope
Yesufu.
Yusufu.
Let me say it myself.
She's saying it for me because I can't say Yusufu.
Because you say Yusufa now.
No, I'm saying Yusufu.
Good.
Is that right? See, I got it right. See, we learn every day. I'm learning. So, yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Until next time, we'll see you again on 101. Whatever you do, wherever you are, be safe.
Oh, thank you.
Good night. Bye.
Bye-bye.